Hello, everyone. I'm coming back with another quick commentary video. I am. I'm still looking up this Marjorie Taylor Greene backlash on her talking about the Kwanzaa festival. Okay, we all done heard that she made the comment that it was a fake holiday made up by a psychopath. Okay, I'm still looking for this backlash. I still haven't found anything by any Black Republicans. I haven't heard anything by the Reverend Al Sharpton. I haven't heard anything by the lawyer Benjamin Crump. Um, I haven't heard anything from the Black Caucus. Anybody that runs the Kwanzaa saying anything. And why is that? I'm trying to find the answer to that. It makes us look so weak. You know what makes us look weak? This white bitch, this knucklehead, this ignorant ass, dumbass white woman that they voted to be a congresswoman is going around here saying whatever she want to say and nobody says anything. Why is that? Now you hear about all these other, uh people getting all these death threats and all this stuff. But I haven't heard one thing about her getting a death threat with all the stuff she done said and did. Haven't got in any trouble. The only thing they did was they did suspend her Twitter account over false COVID-19 tweets. And that's a whole other story. Um, and Islamophobia when it's not even defined in the bill for foreign countries. Not Ooh, just listening to her makes my ears hurt. On behalf of myself, my family, and staff, I want to wish all Americans, and especially those in the 14th District of the great state of Georgia, a joyous and glorious Christmas season. Oh, Lord, Georgia. No wonder. Uh, I mean, I thought it would at least be defended by the Kwanzaa group, but I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything from them either. Um, I just want to touch on a little basis. I'm going to have a segment called "What is Keeping Us Weak," and these are some things that I came up with. First, misinformation. You know, it's hard when you don't have leaders that you could depend on to tell you the downright truth and tell you the way that you can understand it. And since birth, subliminal, subliminal racist messages, especially in the entertainment business, is fed to us.
constantly. Once a child is old enough to start viewing TV, now videos on electrical devices, they are ingesting information that can be very, very detrimental to their psyche, especially our black and brown children. They can look at TV for 24 hours and not see, maybe see a total of maybe 100 black faces that are positive. Now, we may not think that ain't nothing, but that is something. Unless you put it on a, which there's not too many black stations that you could go to for children. And this is a question. Why are we still living in a racist country? My take is it's because it is it is very um, you can make a lot of money. It's very beneficial to certain people that know how to use it. Now, I know a lot of people don't think I'm crazy when I say this, but racist is um, just another tool in the white man's toolbox. Now, I'm not saying racism doesn't exist. I'm just saying that it's really, it should be outdated. Because we're not telling it like it is. We should already know that, okay, 30s, 40s, racism was rampant. But now, if they have laws and it's well known, well documented, we should realize now that the white man will kill you regardless what color you are, who you look like, who you married to, or whatever. They don't care because now their main goal is to kill as many people as they can. They are killing the undesirable, no matter what color you are. And we should call it like it is. These are racist, evil, sick individuals. And that's what they should be called. And that's what they should be known now. That you must have a mental illness to think that you are better than somebody because of the color of your skin and because of what school you went to. You hear every now and then, especially during, you know, uh, voting time and all this stuff come up. Oh yeah, he was in blackface like 10, 15 years ago. Uh-huh. Okay. Why are you bringing that up now? You mean to tell me after all these years, all of a sudden, you found a picture of him in blackface? I'm sure the other people that was there knew about it. Why didn't you say nothing? Why is it just now coming out in the news? Because it's beneficial. Look, he's racist. Oh, Lord. And you know how many people get rich by being racist? Oh, yeah, you could win a lot of money if you're found being racist. You can get more time if you're found to be racist. So that keeps us weak. And over 60% of melanated people want to be like white people and hate what being black means. That keeps us weak. Because when you have black people acting like they're white or defending whiteness and all this stuff, it makes us all look weak. Ugh. And the prime example is when this Green, Major Taylor Green, said that about the Kwanzaa holiday, and nobody said anything. Oh, I can't wait to hear what they're going to say about the June 10th holiday when it comes up. They already saying stuff about it. I even heard somebody say, now these black folks ain't going to want to celebrate 4th of July. They all worried about the money. They stop celebrating the 4th of July, they're going to lose money, millions of dollars. And they ain't liking that. So that means they're going to have to start coming up with the June 10th holiday trinkets for you and how they going to cash in on that holiday. Okay? Was basically for black people. That makes us look weak. It makes us look weak to the point where we're trying to be like white people. Okay? They the one that has to come up with these monuments and holidays and all this stuff that always turn into um, a ways of making money. It's all about the commerce, how the rich can get richer, and we fall for it. They start coming up with these June 10th T-shirts, June 10th earrings, June 10th, it, and we go out and buy. Just like with the Black Lives Matter. Oh boy, they start putting Black Lives Matter on everything, and we go out there and buy. That keeps us weak. I think second weakest of it all. Why are we out here crying, Black Lives Matter? You don't have to advertise it. We always mattered. Always will. Instead of saying black people are the first of everything. We are the strongest of all the people. Instead of elaborating on our um, strongness, being the first, and elaborating on what white people is. They are mutants of us. Elaborating on their sick, demented brain and how they love bloodshed. If people really knew how much blood has been shed because of their quest to rule, would be a start. But we weak, we give in to all these things that never work. Uh, Now, but the main thing is the misinformation. We find it everywhere, especially in the entertainment business. And this is something that I read. I'm going to end with this. Dear melanated people, let's stop being more like non-melanated people to make this world, to make this a better world. Stopping what they do will give us more time to grow and maintain. For example, where did the tradition of releasing balloons in the air in solidarity or support or for a grieving person or family? Now, I mean, it sounds good. It looks good, releasing all these balloons to the sky. But what is the repercussion of that? Another form of pollution, making the balloon industry rich, because I'm sure none of them are owned by black people, and it also may hurt our flying fellow creatures, and some of them might fall into the ocean. I have read places where they have found um, marine animals with plastic in their stomach, balloons in their stomach. The balloons have to go somewhere. They're gonna, okay. YouTube videos are all bad. The most views, the ones that are, you know, negative, violent, sexual, they have the most views. Uh, Videos that contain slavery, racism, wig reviews, most views. And we need to stop being thin skinned, quick on the draw. And more important, stop thinking there is no justice and that you can do whatever you want. Until the people is in power, we are not free. Committing the same crime as non-melanin people, don't expect the same justice. Stop polluting your neighborhood, first of all. Stop being a consumer of corner stores, fast food restaurants, eating junk that was thrown away. We need to manage our own cleaning crews, newsletter, giveaways, services, news in the community, anonymous tips on criminal activities. We need more leadership roles, more volunteers. No one should miss interviews or doctor's appointments or schools due to no transportation, child care, apparel, or basic needs, shelter, utilities, food. We should have safe housing. We should have food pantries in every community, every neighborhood. We should be doing this for ourselves. And we should know the enemy. And this enemy fought many fronts. They don't care about you dying. And we are so stupid, we keep fighting their fights. Getting killed for what? For nothing. Because all they're going to do is build it back up, tear it again, tear it down again. Whenever somebody make them mad, you know, they fought the Indians and slavery uprisings and the Mexicans and the British all at the same time. They don't care about fighting. They don't care about you dying. They never will be tired of bloodshed and misery. They are a runaway freight train carrying mass destruction, poison. And this is what I feel about it. The only remedy is love. Love is the power. They can't fight that. That's why they try to keep us so miserable and so mad and angry. They want us to always be depressed. They want us to solve all our misfractions with violence because they know love is the power. So what I'm saying is, let's start loving one another. Let's get strong. Well, I'm gonna have another segment on what's keeping us weak. All right, power to the people.